And we're back at it again. Welcome back, everybody. As Brian Wirtz currently has the fastest lap in the field right now for round 2 of our broadcast. And this is going to be the second round of qualifying. On your screen, you're going to see last session right there. Mario Miranda comes home with a top spot of 21.646, followed by Joe Sanchez, Jesse Priest, Eric Conklin, and Matthew Jorgensen is going to be your top 5 from session 1. And we're going to continue to update things as we continue to go and, continue to roll. That is how things are going. We appreciate everybody out there tuning back in, of course, during our qualifying rounds. We're going to be doing this again tomorrow evening with the Dover 300. This is going to be our 6th race in the season. Good to see Burnt Rubber Podcast out there. Thank you for all the shares. Thank you for the new follows. Mr. Whaley out there. I was talking to him on Facebook. We've done a couple quick videos for him out there as well. Thank you for following us on Twitch. Make sure you give us a follow on Facebook and also on YouTube. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Make sure that you are back with us again. Sounds of iRacing brought to you by Bulldog Sports Cards and Collectibles. You can find more information about them as well. The Dover 300 is the SETV Dover 300. You can find SETV or Signature Esports TV on your favorite Roku device today. Replays from this past season and all of our series, including the Signature eNASCAR Truck Series and the Real Racing Online Dirt Street Stock Series. You can be able to find all of that information there. Make sure you go to your channel, search Signature Esports TV, and you'll find it right there. Lawson Peel is going to qualify in this session. Current points leader for Signature Esports. The Signature eNASCAR Cup Series. The Monster Mile, 1 mile track, one of the fastest miles that you see in the NASCAR circuit. It's about to get busy. Favorite to win here, just because of past experience, Mr. Brian Wirtz. We're going to go through and try to look at his car. There it is, the number 82 NVIDIA Ford Mustang. That man right there is an odds-on favorite to win here because of his experience at Dover. Qualifying is about to begin, and it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to see who's going to come home with a pole position in this series. Definitely a lot of action to be had tomorrow night. Dover is going to be 300 laps, and that is a hot race. It's going to be a whole lot of fun and a whole lot of shaking. So we're going to see who's going to load up in just a second. Do believe the man, the world's most famous Australian, is going to be coming out first. That is, of course, the number 69 of Daryl Paget. Australian native. Amazing guy. Amazing to be a part of. And, it's just a great thing. Terrible I Cam, Toyota Camry, and that man is ready to go whenever he is ready to go. And thank you to Shane Wyatt out there as well for stepping in last minute to be our qualifying race controller. He's going to be out there qualifying tonight too in that KSDT CPA. Remember to join us next week. Next week we're going to have the KSDT CPA race at Darlington. That's going to be the Darlington, I believe it's a 250 that we're doing next week. I'll make sure to update that on our Facebook page, of course, on what we're doing. And come on, Drinking Rose, Tony Kivett out there. Qualified in the last session, the number 4 machine. Daryl Paget out there to try to complete a decent lap and just keep himself in the books. He has definitely improved, just gained his A license, currently sits with just under 1,000 iRating, but that it is a Dega week, so Dega week in iRacing can often cause you a bunch of issues. Daryl Paget out there to complete lap 1. Gets up into the wall, but just needs to continue around. Can do so right here. First lap, not going to count for Daryl Paget, but let's see what he does coming down to the backstretch. Doing a great job of carrying that hot speed. Sometimes going first brings a little bit of added pressure, but Daryl, no stranger to success in qualifying as he comes up. Lap 2 is going to count for him. And good run for him, 22.474. That's going to put him right in the mix of some of the tail end of the field. But moving that over, I want to make sure that's loaded up for me so I can see where he's going to be. That's going to put him somewhere around the 30 mark for the man himself. Pit road is getting busy. Wayne Lowe looks like he's going to be the next guy out. Mr. Wayne Lowe, number 34. FRL, or Fast Lane Racing League. Pardon me right there. Coming back from being ill and had to sneeze there for a moment. Cody Kinsey out there on Facebook. BRP, love the broadcast. We do like Burnt Rubber Podcast. Make sure you go check them out on Facebook. They just released their new episode today. I was going to try to join them. I'm sorry, they're not releasing it today. It's going to be out tomorrow. First lap for Wayne Lowe as he comes around. It's going to be a 21.849. So look for the new episode tomorrow, I believe, and they're going to have that out. I was going to join them yesterday, but got a little bit late for me, and look forward to working with them in the future. They are also the Wheelin' Modified Series sponsor, BRP, or Burnt Rubber Podcast, on your Facebook channel near you. The number 34, Wayne Lowe, pulls down a 21.742, and that's going to be good for up there in the top 10 currently in our qualifying round. Up next, that's an Uno car. That is the man himself, Mr. Michael Woolley, driving the Toyota Uno car as you see him leaving pit road. He is the numero uno. New paint scheme coming for Michael Woolley, driving the Toyota Camry this time. Normally drives a Ford Mustang. Out of the Tri-City area up in Illinois. The Quad City area, up in Illinois. Michael Woolley coming around, got his hot lap complete. Turn 2 is a good run for him. Good exit speed as he comes around to the backstretch. Turn 3. Dives in like a submarine, middle line run for him. Everyone out there ran a couple of practice laps with these guys, and I tell you what, I'll have to put that footage up tomorrow. 21.902 for the 13 of Michael Woolley as he carries down into the backstretch once again for lap number 2 for him here. Telemetry reading as he comes around to the front stretch. Good high speed. 21.879, good for P2 in the session. And things are continuing to update. Michael Woolley completes his lap, good for P2 in the session. He's going to be somewhere up in the top 10 currently right now. Pit lane getting busy. There's the 86 Douglas Carlson staging. But right now on the track, Eric Schaefer, Drinkin' Bros Racing, number 3. New paint scheme for him as well. Kind of digging the look. It's an old-fashioned look. Mason, I do see you. I don't know if you're listening out there. I do see it. I will have the starting order up tonight, of course. Power rankings are going to be located on our website, signatureesports.com. Go to the iRacing Leagues. Click on the Signature Esports standings, or the SECS standings, and you'll be able to see all of that up there. The number 3, Eric Schaefer's first lap coming around. 21.860. Second lap beginning right here, down hard into the backstretch. The number 3 of Eric Schaefer doing that Chevrolet Proud Signature Esports on the side. Drinking Bros Racing all over it. If you're reading this on the back, it says you need a beer. Drinking Bros Racing, of course, a broadcast sponsor of the signature eNASCAR series. 21.839, good for P2 in the session. Looking for a top 10 start time for the number 3. Back in the mix once again, Douglas Carlson. There he is off. Another Drinking Bros Racing affiliate. There he is. Fighting like a girl, he says. This is a vet turned vet. Served in the military and then became a veterinarian afterwards. Good lap, Shafe. I appreciate everybody out there continuing to watch Facebook, YouTube, Twitch. Make sure that you give us likes and follows. Host the stream out there on Twitch if you've got the opportunity. Let everybody know that we are quickly becoming the number 1 in esports broadcasting. Right now, biggest focus is iRacing because iRacing is just that awesome. And moving on to American Trucking Simulator, that's going to be one out there as well. And then after that, we will be working on a World of Warcraft with the new release. We're going to do some stuff out there. Douglas Carlson, 22.664 for him on his first lap. Second lap coming around, backstretch for him as he heads down 180 into the corner. Right on line with the rest of the group in the beginning. In the first qualifying round, Douglas Carlson comes around. He qualifies 22.366, so somewhere in the bottom third in qualifying, but still good enough to make the show. Cody Kinsey out on Twitch, Drinking Bros, baby, that's what I'm talking about. I'm glad to see all of these guys supporting each other. The number 39, Zach Comella, he is up next. Good to see this man out running again. Another Monster Energy Cup Series paint scheme. Good for trading paints guys out there. Zach Camella driving the Ford Mustang, the number 39. Located right here. A-class driver with a 1737 I rating. As you see, Zach Camella continuing his first lap. Hot lap is complete. Into turn 3. High to mid. Back to high. Good exit right there, though. Trying to gain that extra momentum for his second lap. First lap complete. Zach Camella drops in a 22.512. And he is cruising for a bruising, or maybe cruising for a brew with the Drinking Bros Racing hot lap number 2. The number 39 of Zach Camella using the midline, trying to get down to the backstretch, kind of running it like Bristol. Gets high into it. Second lap, 22.132 for the number 39 Ford Mustang. Pit road getting busy. And by busy, I mean by someone that I would foresee doing very well. Brian Wirtz, the number 82 Dark Horse Racing Ford Mustang. No Limit Racing Series, Thunder Series champion in Season 1. Here to compete and try to win his way in to the round of 16, which begins in 3 short weeks. There is the 82 there to run his lap. Brian Wirtz, very familiar with this track as he comes around completing his hot lap, getting lap 1 completed. He's learned to stick this track really well. It gets a little bit loose. It sounded like he got a little bit loose, but I'm not quite sure there. Maybe trying to gain some speed on the exit right here. Dives hard down in, trying to make it work. Brian Wirtz carrying heavy speed to the front stretch. First lap for Brian, 22.306. Good speed on exit. He is up near the wall, gets a little bit loose. Brian digging hard. trying to get his lap, trying to get that pole position. Second lap for Brian Wirtz, 21.676. And that is good for a P3 position right now, just under Mario Mirinda and Joe Sanchez. So he's going to be, so far in this session, starting right there behind Mario Mirinda, currently your pole sitter. Great run for the number 82, 21.676. Up next, Jake Elrod, Georgia native, going Georgia Bulldog. As the number 14, still running that Stand Up to Cancer paint scheme. We did that run before. Wise Guy iRacing Graphics all over the back of it. Scott Wise, good to support that fine individual. You want a paint scheme out there, go look up that guy. Wise Guy iRacing Graphics on Facebook. That's Scott Wise for you. Great sponsor for No Limit Racing, and very, very privileged to know the guy. He sent me a setup the other day that worked really, really good. Bradley Jacob Dunson out there on Facebook giving an attaboy to Mr. Brian Wirtz, number 14. There to run, 22.217 for his first lap. And he is there trying to mimic the line that Brian Wirtz ran, 21.676 for Wirtz. Good for P3 overall. Elrod up his lap. Good lap, 22.036 for Jake Elrod. It's going to put him right there behind Austin Harger. Pit road still busy. The number 56, Michael Newbrow. Drinking Bros Racing. I believe we've got 3 of the 4 in the series, or in this qualifying series right here. Round 2 of Dover qualifying. Grim Reaper paint scheme all over at SETV there as well. Michael Newbrow there to complete his out lap. Coming around to the front stretch. Lap 1 begins for him right here. Reminder to everybody, SETV, Signature Esports TV on Roku. Go check that stuff out. Give it a download. Give us a 5-star rating. Trying to make that accessible. Amazon Fire and Apple TV coming soon. That'll be one of those things. 56 gets a little bit loose coming off the exit of turn 4. First lap for him, though, 21.999. As for the winning lottery number for him right there on a pick 3, there he goes down to the bottom. The 56, Michael Newbrow, trying to compete very, very well here and trying to hold his line down. Does hard dives into it. Next lap, 21.983, so just a little bit quicker, 16/100ths of a second quicker than his original lap. Up next, the number 9 of Dylan Hastings, Race Pass Motorsports, digging the Hooters paint scheme. Matte with pink all over it. Fast Lane Racing, or I'm sorry, Race Pass Motorsports. Let me get my teams correct here. There is the man. Josh Klinger out there still having a few issues with a good old PC. He was trying to get in for the second session. First lap underway for Hastings in the number 9. This guy has been very consistent all year long. Top 10 finishes pretty consistently. 21.991. Good for P6 in the session. As Dylan Hastings starts lap 2. Good speed at 182 as he dives down. Good speed on exit. This is going to touch. Looked like it was a great lap right there. 21.909 for Mr. Hastings. He's going going to find himself in the mix as well. Very consistent driver. Looking forward to seeing what he has to offer come tomorrow evening. Up next, current points leader in the signature eNASCAR Cup Series. The number 25 of Lawson Peel exiting pit road, coming down the backstretch off of turn 2. And this guy right here, Barstool Sports. You can find them on Instagram, of course. The number 25 doing a great job of continuously running. I think he's got, if I remember correctly, he's got two wins and 3 top 5s after that. So 5 races in, and the man is still trying to hold on to that lead. And then number 25 of Lawson Peel trying to get himself involved. As he comes up, first lap for Lawson Peel, 21.832. Consistent driver. Trying to keep that speed. 182 into the corner, dives hard down into the mix. Trying to make those tires stick. Gets a little bit loose. Lawson Peel, second lap for him, 21.691. So far good for, I believe, P5 total. P4, so very familiar territory for him. He has started, he's got 1 pole and has started outside of that as well. We're going to take a look. Dan Fowley, the number 63. That's another Canadian driver we have running the Metamucil paint scheme. I am cracking up in here. This has been kind of a running joke in the Discord for the number 63. Somebody said you better take your Metamucil, and of course Dan's using that as a good motivator. The 63 Metamucil signature eNASCAR Cup Series Chevy Camaro is running around, completing his first lap onto the backstretch, carrying great speed in, 182 into the corner. Very nicely carrying 160, 161 on the corner. That's the start of a good lap right there. There goes the 63 of Dan Fowley. Doing a great job of getting around. 21.833 for the 63. Canadian driver using that low line, doing a very good job. He's going to carry heavy speed. 182 back into it. Let's see if he can make this monster mile his very own. Great run for the 63, 21.759. First lap just a little bit better, but does a great job of keeping his pace intact. Fantastic run for the number 63 of Dan Fowley. Zach Rinker, the number 60 machine. He is ready to go. LOE affiliate, Lights Out Esport. And the DFR number 60 Ford Mustang. Quite a few Fords going out there. Do appreciate each and every one of you for continuously tuning in. First video, we had right about 600 views, so that's 600 views on Facebook and about 180 on live on other platforms. So not bad for my first day back in a while. Backstretch run for Rinker, as this guy has been fast as well. The number 60, Zach Rinker, has been one of the most consistent drivers out there. He's been in the top 16 for a couple of weeks now. Zach Rinker turns in a 21.788, the number 60 Ford Mustang, in for his second lap. 183 into the corner. One of the fastest times I've seen, almost too fast. Couldn't get it all the way barreled to the bottom. Comes out of the exit. Let's see what kind of run he turns in here. Does a great job. 21.707. Good enough for P6 total in all of the sessions combined. Up next, pit lane's getting busy. Jack Webb Oh, the man that likes to run. That Joe Exotic paint scheme, the number 27. It's kind of a staple for this guy. Jack Webb in that Ford Mustang. He makes some changes to it. It looks like he's got some matte paint scheme going on there. Maybe it's just my eyes. First lap underway for the number 27. .172, got a little bit loose on the exit of turn 2, so he's got to gain that speed all the way back. Here goes the number 27 of Jack Webb, trying to make it consistent, make the issue run very nicely. 23.312 for Jack Webb, and now he's just going to have to get out there and run. I kind of wonder if Jack is maybe sandbagging a little bit there. 23.933 for Jack Webb. And I believe last but not least, it's going to be this guy right here, the number 1 Toyota Camry of Shane Wyatt. Lights Out eSport number 1. Last driver of the session. That's going to pretty much do it for the rest of us. 2 rounds of qualifying. Everything else is intact. I believe after this week that might make our qualifying situation down to 1 session, which would be kind of different. KSDT Toyota Camry, that number 1 running his line, trying to get the aggressive line approach. Has been practicing. I watched him practice a little bit. Turn 2 being a problem for most drivers on the exit because it's the freer of the 2 exits. But he's doing a great job. 182 into the corner as he drops down. Midline run, trying to make sure that he carries that speed, keeping it straight. Shane Wyatt, the number 1 machine, first lap, 21.826. Trying to be competitive as you see him run. Hard down to the inside. This looks like a great run for him, exiting very smoothly. Shane Wyatt turns in a 21.808 for his second lap. So great run for him there. And that's going to be your 15-car standings right here. Couldn't get my man Josh Klinger in here, so he's got all those computer issues. We were hoping that he was going to be able to work on those. But to say the least, looks like we're going to have roughly about 38-ish, 39-ish drivers tomorrow. So it's going to be a great race and very competitive. We look forward to seeing everybody tomorrow. And yeah, it's going to be a great race. The Dover 300. First day back broadcasting, guys. So this is, I'm getting my bearings back. All my stuff's moved around because I made some adjustments. But that's how it's going to be. It is Mario Miranda's going to be your pole sitter. And I can probably just give you a rundown real quick. Mario Miranda, your pole sitter. Then Joe Sanchez, the outside pole position. Brian Wirtz is going to be P3 in the session. And go back and just kind of take a look. And I want to make sure I get everything situated here. Trying to make sure that I got my top 5 correct. Then Lawson Peel's going to be P4, and then followed up. It's like we're going to have Zach Rinker as your third place car. So all good things. Top 5. Wirtz. Miranda, Sanchez, then Wirtz, Peel, and Zach Rinker. That's going to be your top 5 tomorrow. We look forward to seeing you. Tomorrow night, right about 8:20 Eastern is when the broadcast is going to go live. I will have a co-commentator tomorrow night. We're going to test out some guys and see how they do. See if they can cut the deal because we've got more broadcasts popping up. Signature Esports is growing. SETV, of course, being a part of that platform. Podcasts, broadcasts, television shows, everything esports, not just iRacing, but iRacing is the best out there. Congratulations to Mario Miranda for another pole, and we're going to see how this all works out come tomorrow evening. 300 laps at Dover in the Monster Mile, brought to you by Bulldog Sports Cards and Collectibles. 46branding.com. That right there is some great designs for class and swag. Then, of course, and always, Drinking Bros Racing. All great things. Make sure you subscribe to all of our channels. Twitch.tv/Signature Esports. YouTube.com/Signature Esports. And, of course, Signature Esports on Facebook, Instagram, and Signature Media on Twitter. My goodness. It's good to be back. Good to see everybody. We will check you out tomorrow. Whole lot of fun, whole lot of shaking. Week 6 is about to get interesting.